Hello and welcome to this Starcraft cast by Netulven. This will be a game between me, the Red Terran, and Dr. Orc, a Blue Terran. The map is, I can't pronounce it, Metropolis, I think it is. Bum, bum, bum. As you can see, it's one-on-one. Not too much fancy to say about that. Just going to speed it up a little bit for the beginning. Right. Production tab. I think we can speed up just a little bit more. Alright. I'm going out to scout fairly early, before the barracks. The barracks will be placed here on the LockDown to help secure this expansion, so it's easier to defend this gap, with possibilities to go up to the third expo right here. Our Blue Terran will be more standard and placing his barracks inside his own main, with a rally point to the ramp to defend that. I will be scouting what he's doing here. We want gas, we want barracks, not too much, while he's still running around here trying to find me. We're going for a second barracks here. Tried to hide down in the smoke area, but he obviously found me since he was on follow. We're going for commands, orbital commands, just a tiny bit before me. A tiny bit, he's finished and I'm only like 40%. The unit accept so far is approximately the same. He got one mule, I got one, I had one SV more. Now it's about the same again. So, not too much going on. Another supply depot. And I heard shooting. Yep, and the scouting SCV right there, it just died. I'm going to the factory here. 2 gases. Well, we got 1, yep. And I will also be going for a factory, so we're doing approximately the same thing. Going for reactor. I do not have any add-ons for my barracks. The factory is approximately the same timing. You're going for a bunker, where I was going for the engineering bay to get some turrets. Should see one go down. No, we should not. Eagle bunker here to defend the ramp. Don't know where he's going with this guy. Oh, he's just on follow. Don't worry, SCV, I got your back. So, got some turrets here to prevent drops, since I know he is here and it's fairly short distance to with the medvacs, easy drops. And he actually is going for a starport. Let's see what he intends to do that. And let's see a tech lab for the factory. Should be seeing siege and siege tanks. When I got some gas, I suppose. He's going around, he's putting his starport onto his tech lab to get a Banshee. Oh, says the units count. A little bit ahead with the Marines. He got SV or 2 more than me. Other than that, not much going on again. And expansion here, some might say it's a bit early, some might say it's just the right time. Well, could have used that on army, so I think it's as of it as fairly enough early. Early enough. A scan going down to see what he's doing, see exactly what starport. The scan does disappear just before it branches out, so you do not see that. And I think it just lost the unit, so I heard gunfire. He's sending his Banshee out right away. He does not have cloak. Is it on the way? Yes, it is. Well, he will be running into a fair amount decent of turrets. And in here you go. And down there he wins. And he's obviously not too happy about it. 9! Yes. I'm moving around with an SCV to see if he has taken his expansion, which he has not. And he's sending down 2 Marines separate. What he's trying to accomplish, but he will die brutally by my hands. And there we go. And now would be a good time to take your unit and going back, but no, it was a hero unit, he thought, and then died. And we do have a siege tank out with siege mode now. I really need to get some more SCV to this expansion. The money is down at the bottom. He got a new Banshee out, and lots of minerals. And he do have cloak at this time. He tried to cloak, but I got a scan and he goes down. Tried to use this scan to see the high ground, do some damage, but the scan disappeared before I could do any decent amount of damage for that. But he does cancel it, because the siege tanks might just shoot again, you never know. And here I utilize my scouting SCV to build a missile turret, because I know we have Banshees, I know they got cloak, and that would be pretty bad if I have to use all my scans on that. So, missile turrets going down. And I expand again, and that's fairly early, right after the expand. This isn't even up yet, whilst I had lots of minerals, expanding. And another turret going down here. He got his expansion up here, but not really anywhere to take it, since I've locked down his natural. He could take it and try to fly out to the middle or over here. But it's fairly risky to take the middle, and getting over here with me in between, not too good either. And you have a new Banshee out on the move, on the prowl. See if you can get some kind of action going on. No, it's just standing there looking silly. And I built a bunker in trying to contain this place so we cannot get out. Yeah, he will run out of minerals sooner or later. He got some siege tanks himself, and he is banishing and siege tanks on the way. Another factory or 2 right here. While I take the middle gold expansion as well. Got 3 single marines there. And the prowling Banshee got some damage. Got 1 kill. Not too bad. Another bunker goes down. Could put 1 more marine in there. But I decided to. Oh, and Cloak Banshee. New one on the prowl. Gets 2 kills. Gets. Oh, and damn, siege tank. So, 1 surviving marine. Oh, man. What? To what avail? And here we go. And another marine does die to that Cloak Banshee, but it is out of energy, so it decides not to fly further. So we do not see my expansion over here. Not that it would do him much good, since there is a missile turret as well. Sorry about that. And he's still just turtling up the best he can, which isn't that good at all. Actually, he got 3 siege tanks, 2 bunkers, 1 of them isn't even filled. He got marines he could put in, but he's not. He's building Hillians, Medvacs, marine. So, oh, and here we go again. The 6 kills Banshee tried to make some kind of move by standing right in front of my base. Meanwhile, I'll be trying to expand with missile turrets all around his base just to prevent these faggots from getting out. Did I just say something very bad? I think I did. And that Banshee goes for all my SCVs, and I do not have missile turrets that can reach it there, so I'm not talk to my marines to go to cloaking, but I can't see him that far. The turrets do see, and I try to get my turret up here, but he just keeps on sniping. Using lots of SCV this way. Getting a new marine out. This time I just managed to get the Banshee down. not much to worry. He's still turtling up a bit. He's not making a move. He could have made a move. Now he sets his medvac over to get a view of my barracks, so his siege tanks just barely reach. I don't know what they were doing, but they were suicide, and they keep on suiciding. No flavor. And this medvac goes just a bit too far out and dies horribly. Meanwhile, I try to get my additional bases up and running. Not to the full, but there is a little tiny bit everywhere. And in Armory we see some upgrades. I don't know. We do have 140 Marines, not small, going for a secret starport down here, just to get a Viking to get that high ground revealed. That's it. I am moving out with my turrets to prevent him from having any loose branches going on a rampage again. Moving out with some more additional Marines to reinforce my barricade up here. As you can see, it's fairly weak. Only 2 siege tanks, a bunker and some missile turrets. This should have had no problem getting through, since he got just the double amount of what I have, but he decides not to, which is just fine by me, because I can just go expand like crazy. I just scan to see what's going on. I think I saw that his... Whoops, I saw some, couldn't see it all. So... yeah. And just missile turrets, barricading. He is pretty... I don't know why. He attacked his factory with a SCV. So it went from full health to red, and then he repairs it again. Oh, two drops going out here. Not the best place for medvacs to be, just in between all the missile turrets. And down they went. He couldn't take it anymore. He is fully mined out. He got this only since he just lost 2 tanks in those drop, which means he will have a very hard time getting past my 2 tanks and my reinforcing Marines. So you can see the production I got torn away. Upgrades level 2, more missile turrets, more barracks. I think I placed them, yeah, I was building barracks here and missile turrets just to try to prevent him from expanding the best he could if he decided to fly off or something like that. But it was a fairly successful full lockdown, just out of range for his tanks, and if anything came to the ramp, my tanks would have no problem reaching it. If there was something fast coming down, I would have a bunker to deal with that. So it was what I would call a very, very successful lockdown. So that was it for this time, so stay tuned and I will be uploading more, both of my own game and professional games, so take care.